Let's talk some college basketball.
Well, it's about that time.
Yep. Michigan versus Duke.
Wah.
Michigan and Duke, they matched up this past Saturday in a neutral site game. Duke did edge out Michigan in a very entertaining back and forth affair, 68-63. Yaxel Linderborg had 21 points, 7 rebounds. Cam Boozer threw in 18 points and 10 rebounds. And what could be a minimum Final Four matchup. Did you see anything that concerned you as a Michigan fan? That's the first question. Did you see anything that made you optimistic? Or did you just think there was two evenly matched teams and Michigan just got edged out, man? Would say the people's champ.
Well, if this is a potential Final Four matchup, I'm uncomfortable because Elliot Cadeau just seems to not play well against Duke. I'm sorry. Like, he just, he just doesn't play well against Duke. So if that trend's going to continue, then we would be in trouble because, outside of that, he plays like one of the better point guards in the nation.
Yes.
We shot the ball. Michigan shot the ball terribly in the second half.
Yep.
Like, it was bad. I think
they had a rough stretch.
Yaxel had 16 in the first half, and they kind of cut his water off in the second half, and no one else came with them. To me, with Michigan, they go. I mean, I know, Lundenberg gets a lot of the scoring weight, and and I think the key for them is, can Mara stay out of foul trouble?
Yeah, I wrote that down. Mara's early foul trouble did not help.
I mean, but most games that they kind of struggle in, he just gets ticky-tack fouls because he's so long. It's almost like he's still trying to, control his
size,
his length, but he's highly skilled.
Yeah, he's very good.
But if he can stay out of foul trouble, and I also think that all around their best player is Mo.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they go where Mo goes.
Yep.
He's their most versatile defender. He's their most athletic player. And when he's involved, when he's really engaged on both ends, that's when Michigan's kind of over the top.
Yeah.
So they have to find a way to sustain, his energy at a high level as, March draws closer. And, big games, our point guards got to show up. You can't make your first three with 6 minutes to go in the damn game,
Yep.
And it would help if, and this ain't just a Michigan thing, it would help if anyone against Duke could get a freaking whistle. That would just be nice. That would be great.
Yeah, you know what, man? You pretty much touched on everything that I wrote down. Mara getting in early foul trouble. I thought the goaltending call was marginal. But it wouldn't surprise me if Michigan won in a rematch.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very evenly matched game. I did think Duke's guards played better. I did write that down here. I thought it was that simple. If Mara doesn't get in early foul trouble, if Michigan guards make a couple more shots, then they win.
Mm-hmm.
Or frankly, any combination of the two things happening would probably push Michigan to that win. Those are probably, if not the two best teams in college basketball, two of the best teams in college, two of the few best teams in college basketball, in my humble opinion. But yeah, I mean, it was a great game, and it was everything that I expected.
Site.
And I was about to say, I think that game was much needed for both teams because it's a neutral site this late in the year, so you're getting a taste of what it's going to be like in the tournament.
Yes.
Yep. Because outside of the Final Four, they pretty much had those conditions. The only difference between the Final Four and the rest of the tournament is that you got to deal with being in that big football stadium. Yeah. So the sightlines and everything is kind of different, but just being able to get that little taste of tournament play, and I think it's going to be different from Michigan in the tournament because it's not going to be so much 50-50 in the tournament like it was on Saturday. Because thankfully, with Arizona being as good as they are, they probably the West going out West is a non-factor at this point, I would say. Because I don't see them falling off the one line, because going into that game they were the number 1 overall seed.
Yeah.
So
what they have to be the number 1 now in the Midwest region, I think. Now,
right now, if you get they're either going to be number 1 in the. I mean, it depends on how it all shakes out at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I think they don't have to worry about getting put in the West regional and having to go all the way out there to play they Sweet 16 and the Elite 8 games. They could stay more on this side of the country where your fans are going to show up in droves.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So you're going to have that going for you. But I did have a question. Okay. Well, Maul had a question in the chat, and it kind of piggyback off of a question that I've been thinking about the past couple of weeks. So if you're an NBA GM, who are you taking in the draft?
Number 1?
No, not between 2 people.
Okay.
Are you going Peterson or are you going Darius?
We'll say the people's champ. Man.
Am I going Peterson, or what's the other choice?
Darius. Acuff.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Cuff.
You going with Cuff?
Yeah, over Darryn Peterson. Yeah, I'm gonna take Cuff.
Man, that's a hard one. Listen, I'm biased to Acuff because he's from here. But I don't know, man. I think Peterson probably got more upside, even though Acuff showing me more now. You know what I'm saying? Like Peterson, he got a lot of odd behavior that is turning me off. You know, quite frankly.
I was just about to, cause
I don't like all this load managing, and I'm sitting myself out and checking myself out of games. And I'm like, I don't like that behavior in college. You know, like, bro, you're playing 2 20-minute halves, bro, and you're not playing that many games. Like, I'm that turns me off if we got to play an 82 game season.
He subbed himself out of the game for the rest of the game.
Yeah, right.
What?
Yeah, like,
like, hold on, dog.
Right.
Ma said he doing the most.
Yeah, he's doing too much. Yeah, I'm like, that's turning me off. While I do think like he, like I feel like he got like, like an Ant-Man kind of upside. I'm not saying he's Ant-Man, but I feel like he got an Ant-Man kind of upside. I don't like that behavior. While Acuff is not showing me any red flags, he just balling out.
So what do y'all think of the comparisons that they're making the Cuff towards other Calipari guards?
Right. Yeah, I know. I've heard that.
I don't think he.
I'm not.
I don't think he plays like many of Calipari's.
I've seen people saying he's the best one that's.
Oh no! I mean, if you're talking productivity, I thought you meant like style of play.
No, not style. I'm talking about
bottom line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's right up there.
Yeah.
He's without question. He's right up there. I think to that point, I think his game it will translate well to the next level.
Yeah, he's an elite level scorer. I see. He's got a few things that I like to see him clean up, but that's any college player going to the NBA. The NBA is another level when you're talking about ball security and seeing the basket and
he's got elite body control.
I agree. Yeah, no, I like everything I'm seeing from him. I like Peterson too. I like Peterson's skills and upside. Some of his behavior. Like if I'm going between those two, I would take Acuff because Peterson is just too weird, bro. Like the behavior is weirding me out.
Because if we're talking professional basketball, I have no doubt that at this point that Darius Acuff Jr. will be a better professional basketball player than Peterson right now, just doing the professional stuff.
Yeah, right. Like behavior-wise.
The professional stuff.
I'm not going to say that I have no doubt, though.
Man, I
couldn't say I have no doubt.
I just think Peterson, he scares me, man.
Yeah, but the behavior is turning me off. Yeah,
because
the behavior turns me off.
Because I look at a guy like a job where it's just like, dude, this man is self-sabotaging right now.
No, you're right. No, I mean, no, we have a gambling scandal, bro, where a man checked himself out of a game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like none of that behavior.
And don't get me wrong, Darryn Peterson looks like an all-star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know like his upside is insane, but I'm just like, no, bro.
He looks like an all-star.
But I don't want nothing weird going on my team, bro.
He could have the brain of a coked up J.R. Ryder.
Right. That's right.
Right. I don't want that.
I'm okay. All right. What was that your question too, now?
Yeah, that was my question.
Okay.